my dear fourth semester mechanical and automobile students in the state of Odisha, that is all polytechnic in our state. Today I will discuss what is steam generator or boiler. You know that steam generator or boiler is a device which is used for generating steam. Generally, it is an enclosed chamber. The pressure of the steam in a boiler is always above atmospheric pressure. In a boiler, steam is produced by the conversion of water. Now, I am discussing what are the uses of steam. Generally, steam produced in a boiler can be used for the following purposes. First of all, for operating steam engines. Second one is for operating steam turbines. Third one is for operating reciprocating pumps. Fourth one for industrial process work in chemical plants, cotton mills, sugar factories, etc. And next one is for producing hot water required to be supplied to rooms in very cold areas. Now I am discussing what are the classification of steam boilers. Generally, the main classification of steam boilers are given below. First one is according to the contents in the tube. The steam boilers according to the contents in the tube may be fire tube or smoke tube, and another is water tube boiler. First one, if the hot flue gases from the boiler furnace flow through the tubes and water surrounded these tubes, then the boiler is known as fire tube or smoke tube boilers. Examples of fire tube or smoke tube boilers are Cochrane boiler, Cornish boiler, Lancashire boiler, locomotive boilers, etc. Then, if the water flows through the tubes which are surrounded by fire or hot flue gases from the boiler furnace, then the boiler is known as water tube boilers. The examples of water tube boilers are Babcock and Wilcox boiler, Stirling boilers, etc. Then number 2, according to the position of furnace. According to the position of the furnace, boilers as internal boilers and externally fired boilers. Then third one is according to the axis of the cell. The steam boilers according to the axis of the cell may be classified as vertical and horizontal boilers. Then fourth one is according to the uses. The steam boilers according to their uses may be classified as stationary boilers and mobile boilers. Next one, according to the method of circulation of water and steam, it may be classified as natural circulation boiler and forced circulation boilers. Then sixth one, according to the number of tubes. According to the number of tubes, boilers are classified as single tube and multi-tube boilers. Then according to the sources of heat, the steam boilers may also be classified as, first one is by the combustion of fuel in solid, liquid and gaseous form. Second one by electrical energy. Third one is by nuclear energy, and next one is by hot gases. Then I am discussing important terms of steam boilers. Now I am discussing what are the important terms for the steam boilers. First one is boiler shell. Boiler is made of steel plates. They are bent into cylindrical form and riveted or welded together. It is closed by end plates. The boiler shell should have sufficient capacity to contain water and steam. Then combustion chamber. It is provided by below the boiler shell. It is meant for burning fuel in order to produce steam. Then next point is grate. Grate means it is a platform in the combustion chamber upon which the fuel like coal, wood is actually burnt. Generally, the grate consists of cast iron bars which are spaced apart so that air which is required for combustion can pass through them. Then furnace, it is provided above the grate and below the boiler cell, in which the fuel is actually burnt. The furnace is also called as firebox. Then flue gases. Flue gases means flue gases are hot gases produced due to combustion of fuel in the boiler furnace. Flue gases usually contains water vapors H2O, carbon dioxide CO2, carbon monoxide CO, and nitrogen N2. Flue gases includes complete and incomplete products of combustion of fuel. Then next point I will discuss what is mountings. These are the fittings which are mounted on the boiler for its proper functioning. The fittings includes water well indicator, pressure gauge, steam stop valve, etc. Then generally a boiler cannot function without mounting. Then accessories. The devices and integral parts of a boiler, they include superheater, economizer, feed pump, etc. The accessories help in controlling and running the boiler efficiently. Now I am discussing what the function of boiler mountings. First one is water level indicator. Water level indicator is an important appliance used to indicate the level of water inside the boilers to the observer. Usually, two water level indicators are fitted in front of the boiler. It shows the level of water in the boiler drum, and once the operator, if by chance the water level goes below a fixed mark, so that corrective action may be taken in time to avoid any accident. Then, what is the function of pressure gauge? Pressure gauge is an apparatus whose function is to indicate the pressure of fluid, that is gas or liquid. When pressure gauge is used in boilers, its function is to indicate the pressure of the steam within the boiler. Generally, it is fixed in front of the steam boiler. Then, what is the function of steam stop valve? It is the largest valve on the steam boiler. Generally, it is fitted to the highest part of the boiler cell and steam pipe. It is also called as junction valve. The function of steam stop valve regulates and controls the flow of steam from the boiler to engines as per requirement, and shut off the steam flow when not required. Then I am discussing what is the function of safety valve. These are the devices attached to the steam chest for preventing explosions due to excessive internal pressure of steam. A steam boiler is usually provided within two safety valves. The functions of safety valve is to blow off steam when the pressure of the steam inside the boiler exceeds the working pressure. Then, what is the function of feed check valve? The function of the feed check valve is to allow the supply of water to the boiler at a higher pressure than boiler pressure continuously, and to prevent backflow of water from the boiler when the pump pressure is less than boiler pressure or when pump falls. Then, what is function of blow off cock? The principal functions of blow off cock are: first one is to empty the boiler whenever required. Second one is to discharge the mud, sediments, or which are accumulated at the bottom of the boiler. Then, what is the function of fusible plug? It is fitted to the crown plate of the furnace or the fire box. Its object is to put up the fire in the furnace of the boiler when the level of water in the boilers. Now, kindly follow my notes, because for the fourth semester, difference between fire tube and water tube boilers and working principle of Cochrane boilers are very important. And also what is mounting with example, what is accessories with example, these are the very important for the examination. Kindly follow my notes that is steam generator or boiler. Thank you.